Hey guys, it's been a while. I hope you remember me. It's Tyler. I have my cup of tea and I figured it would be good to just give you an update on the last year or so and what's going on with me, and yeah, just catch up with you. So grab a drink and let's catch up. So it is July 2021 and like I say, it's been a long time since I've done a video for various reasons. I think we've all been a little bit preoccupied, let's say, with what's been happening around the world, and it's just been so crazy. So a very brief overview of what's been going on. So first things first, let's start with the positives. So I have moved out of my old house and I've moved in with my boyfriend, which is really awesome. So we're now living together and we've been together for 2.5 years now, which has just absolutely flown by. I think I've mentioned him before, but just in case I haven't, his name is Rich. We met on a dating app and he is just the most incredible man. I can explain a bit more as to why he's so incredible as I get through this video, but I'm so happy, and he has just been an absolute rock the last year. Well, I mean, ever since we've been together, to be honest. Like, he's just an amazing man. So this is our house. Like I say, we're living together now and that's really exciting, and I sold my house a few months ago now, so that's kind of weird as well, but I don't really miss that old house. Like, when I split up with my ex-husband and then he moved out, it kind of just, that was when that chapter ended for me, even though I was still living there. And then obviously I was there throughout sort of lockdown 1, and then once that finished I moved in here, pretty much, and then officially moved in a few months ago. But so I have fond memories of the house, but also I'd already kind of said goodbye to it, so I don't really miss it or anything, and I love being here and being with Rich and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just really, really happy in this new house. So we're kind of in the middle of decorating and stuff like that, but it's just, already we have like spaces that we absolutely love. So I'm just looking forward to how this house kind of develops over the years, because we think we're probably going to be here for forever, like for the rest of our lives now. So I'm just really looking forward to making it our home now. So yeah, it's going to be nice. So if I look back on the last year, I think the biggest change for me is probably my health. That's definitely taken a bit of a beating, I suppose. I don't know. It's been a challenge, let's say. So for the last couple of years, I'd say, I've been really struggling with my skin, to the point of having to be hospitalised because of it. And that's not even peristomal skin. Like, usually on my channel, if I'm talking about skin problems, it's around my stoma, and there were some issues around my stoma, but this was head to toe. Like 95% of my body was affected by this, and it's still unclear to me as to what really sparked it, and it's still ongoing. I'm currently on oral steroids and immunosuppressants for this. I basically was dissolving. My skin was flaking, it was red and inflamed, my scalp was damaged, so my hair fell out, which I'll also talk about in a bit. It was just so painful, so itchy, so like disgusting, because there was a smell, like it produced a smell. It was just a nightmare of a time, and like, even the things that I didn't think skin could affect were affected. So my legs swelled up, I could barely walk. Obviously my sleep was affected. My appetite was affected. I was losing weight. I felt miserable, obviously. I felt really, really low, like very depressed. I didn't recognise myself in the mirror. It was just a really, really horrible time, not just for me, but for Rich and my family and my friends and everyone having to watch what I was going through. Obviously, lockdown meant that I wasn't going anywhere and doing things, like having to go to places. So in a way, it let me kind of hide away because I didn't want people to necessarily see me in real life. I didn't mind sharing the odd picture or video update on Instagram and stuff, because it also helped me kind of monitor what was going on and track that and kind of document the situation. But it's different to be able to show a picture versus someone seeing you in real life. Like, you can edit pictures or you can crop them or you can like be a bit arm's length, whereas when it's in person you can't really hide from that. So I strangely enjoyed lockdown purely because it meant that I didn't have to see people because I was embarrassed and I just felt gross, and yeah, it just meant that I could hide away, which I shouldn't have to, but I did, and I felt fine to hide away. Like, I didn't feel like I was missing out at all because nothing was happening. It was lockdown, no one was going anywhere, and it gave me a chance to kind of deal with this health situation. So I think it really all stemmed from this ear infection that was treated with a steroid spray. So basically there's this thing called topical steroid addiction or topical steroid withdrawal. I'll leave a link in the description for the resource as to where I found that information, but I still don't know if that is what I've been going through or not. A lot of the symptoms are, like, if you go through the checklist of all the symptoms that you have with that kind of withdrawal, I have ticked every single one. Originally, I was given a load of psoriasis treatments, very expensive medications, which did nothing because that's not what I had. And then they finally did another biopsy and they said it was eczema. It sometimes acts like eczema and then sometimes it doesn't at all, and it's more like the topical steroid withdrawal kind of symptoms. So I still don't 100% know what I'm dealing with. The only thing I know is that I had, and I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'll put it on the screen, erythroderma. That's basically what I was dealing with as a result of whatever it was that caused it in the first place. It's just very strange that every time I'm on steroids, or like oral steroids, which is what I'm on now, everything's fine, and then I come off it and it just immediately flares, or at least reduce the dose to a certain point and it flares. So at the minute I'm on 30 milligrams of prednisolone and I'm on cyclosporin. It's an immunosuppressant that is to help eczema, and it basically, at the minute, it's now just going through these cycles of my skin flares, I'm given steroids, it calms it down, I reduce the steroids, my skin flares, I'm given steroids, it calms the flare, and that's just the cycle at the minute. So we're just gonna see what happens with this cyclosporin, whether I need to move on to a different medication. I don't know. My neck is the worst part, really. That's still quite bad. It still kind of cracks every now and then, and like when it flares, everything just goes all cracked and oozy and flaky and dry. Whereas at the minute it's not too bad. I've not got any foundation on, so that's why it looks a little bit patchy. But I've obviously got eye makeup and stuff. But it's just been so difficult, and yeah, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It's just been horrible. The other thing related to my sort of skin condition is the hair loss. I lost my hair. I started losing it in kind of like patchy bits around the front, like little bits sort of starting around the back and stuff. And my boyfriend was like, shall we shave it off? And I was just like, yeah. And like when we shaved it off the first time, you could see exactly where the scalp had been so damaged and stuff. None of the psoriasis treatments were working, so I've just been using like this dermatitis shampoo thing, which has kind of been helping, but it still comes back. But yeah, the main thing is the fact that my hair kind of fell out in clumps and it's starting to grow back a little bit now. It's growing back curly, which is crazy, and I now have a newfound love for wigs. Like I really need to rein it in because I just want to keep buying new wigs. They're so amazing. Like the fact that I can just change my hair colour every day and change the hair length every day, it's like I really wish I'd done this sooner. So this is a wig called Ignite in the petite size by John Renau in the colour Salted Caramel, and it's my favourite. I love it. I've got another one in this colour, but it's like a long wavy bob, and then I've got a few in this actual style but in different colours. And yeah, like I say, I need to rein it in because I really want to get all the wigs and I just need to like remind myself that these ones, because they're so well made, they are expensive, but I just feel like myself again when I'm wearing them. Don't get me wrong, I quite enjoy the shaved head because that's also very easy to look after, and I do feel like a bit of a badass with a shaved head, but I just love the fact that I can just change my hairstyle every day, change my hair colour every day, and it's not damaging my hair. If I really think about it, how many times I would go to the hairdresser, I don't know, maybe it evens it out. I'm just justifying myself. But I know now that every Christmas and every birthday, I'm going to be asking for vouchers at Mimo Wigs, which is where I get all my wigs from, because I would spend all my money there if I could. So yeah, sorry I've not really vlogged or kind of done any updates over lockdown, over 2020 or 2021 this far. I just haven't had the energy really, and like I say, I've been embarrassed. I've been on Instagram and stuff like that, but a lot of that is either heavily filtered or I don't know. I felt comfortable to do it on Instagram. I've just not been on YouTube for a while. I've missed doing my YouTube videos, I have to say, and I saw someone I follow on Instagram called Chloe Chapman. She's considering starting a YouTube channel, and it just reminded me of how much I really liked doing YouTube videos, and like the editing process I found really fun and therapeutic. It was just a hobby that I liked doing, and it's like, oh yeah, I want to do that again. I like looking back on my past and seeing how far I've come, and part of me wishes I'd really documented the last year more, but I guess I've got it on Instagram, but I kind of wish I'd done it on YouTube, but oh well. I've got some clips which I might sort of smush together and just give you an idea of what it was like in terms of just some of the emotions I was dealing with, because I think I still have some footage of me basically just possibly having a little bit of a teary moment. I'll see what I can find. This is the current situation. I basically have been having a bit of hair loss around the front, and every time I brush or wash or do nothing, my hair keeps falling out. I used to have a widow's peak, but that's kind of almost gone now. It's all like little tufty bits there. I've been dealing with a lot of skin issues at the minute. My hair is now short because I had to cut my hair, because my hair was kind of falling out, and it was just every bath and every shower was just depressing, and it still is. Obviously it's not, having short hair hasn't fixed that, but it's just slightly less distressing when it's shorter now than, you know, having a long hair come out. So you can see it's like all around here is sort of really bad. I'm wearing makeup, but without makeup, I mean, you can still see the redness even through makeup. But it's even worse without the makeup. It is getting to me. Like it does obviously affect how I feel, because it's horrible to see that, and it hurts as well. It's not just about how it looks, it's how it feels as well, and it's really sore, you know, it feels like a burn. I haven't vlogged mainly because I look like shit, and I know that's not the best reason to not pick up the camera, because I did tell myself I wanted to document my life and things during Corona, and vanity got in my way, so that's not cool. And it's not about being vain, I think it's just about accepting yourself, and I've not been able to accept the way I look for a while, because as you can see, my scalp is extremely dry. My skin's all red. It's probably not picking it up that well on camera because I'm like right in front of a window, but it's red and blotchy, and most of my video calls are like this, where I'm cutting off my head or at certain angles or stuff. It's annoying. I've kind of gotten used to it now, so I hold the camera like this, where I used to probably be more like my whole face. But anyway, I have put on some makeup My hair is an absolute mess. Look how thin it is. As you can see, it's post shower, and I've got this like balm that you can use to like remove the flakes. So the flakes have now gone, but obviously my hair is balding at the front. The scalp is clearer, but obviously the hair is thinning somewhat. You can see where the actual hair thickness is versus the thinness at the front. Obviously this was my original hairline, so this thickness was here. It's not now, as you can see. I look like, I try and think that it actually looks kind of cool, but I don't, obviously it's not cool at all. I try and think of how it might look with a shaved head. I don't know, like if I ever wear a wig, which I think I will try and do more and more, because this ain't happening. So if I, you know, when I put a wig cap on, I see how my head would look like bald, and it's like, it is quite jarring. It is quite a shock still, but it's clearly the way it's going. If it's not going to suddenly grow long overnight, so there's going to be a while that even if it does get better and it grows back, it's still going to be short compared to the rest of it. So there's that. So I think I'd have to do a proper actual pixie cut with some clippers at least, or just shave the whole lot off. So at some point I'm going to get some clippers, because even if I just go pixie route, I still need the clippers to maintain that look. I don't think it really makes a difference if I wear makeup or not on my skin, but I just feel like I can access, like, you know, I can moisturise it a lot easier than if I've obviously got makeup on. So that's why I've only got makeup on and none here, which looks stupid obviously, but I just feel so like overwhelmed, and it's just so much. And Rich gave me some tough love about, you know, I need to reach out to people, like the right people, so asking for help with my stoma nurse, or a stoma nurse of some kind, because I don't really have one, and a dermatologist, and people that are experts in their field, and people that can actually help, which is totally logical and that totally makes sense. But so I'm trying not to get too upset, and this is why I'm trying to keep it in and not share it with him. Rich. Because I'm trying to protect him, because I don't want him to have to go, oh god, here we go. Like, I don't want him to have to feel like that with me. I want him to be happy with me and excited, and like me. I'm trying not to cry all the time. It's just really difficult, and it's this sort of stuff I should have been documenting the whole time, because this feeling, I'm hoping, is just going to be a blip in my memory. Yeah, it's been really difficult. It's all red and patchy, apart from my eyes, which are like makeup colour. Everything else is like red and patchy. But yeah, I just wanted to mark this moment on camera, because from the 6th of July 2020, which is tomorrow, people who are shielding have the option to now bubble with someone else. So like form a support bubble with another household. And of course I'm choosing Rich to be the person that I form that support bubble with, because he's my boyfriend and I love him and I miss him and I just want to be in his arms. You know, he is my other half in so many ways. So I get to finally get a cuddle from him for the first time in 4 months, and it's going to be amazing. We've both booked the whole day off at work, so we're just going to sit and watch Ocean's 11 movies and eat crisps and drink wine, and obviously eat other things, but you know, crisps are our favourite snack treat thing, and we haven't had crisps in ages, so we've decided that tomorrow is going to be the day. And we're just gonna be with each other, like not really doing much, just being with each other, because we need it. He needs it, I need it. It's going to be amazing, and we can hold hands and we can hug and we can do other things, you know, kiss. It's going to be the best. I'm so excited, I'm so happy.
I've got my dinner on the go, I've got a nice cup of tea, I'm gonna watch some Kaylin Nicholson videos because she always has those chill, happy vibes going on. Just what I need. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll speak to you soon.
I'm not going to promise that I'm going to be back, you know, on my channel and like regularly uploading. I'd like to. I guess it just depends on how comfortable I am filming, and maybe filming in front of Rich. He's not here at the minute, which is why I'm filming this now. But, you know, I don't want him to be on camera if he's not comfortable, or and I might only film on certain times when he's out, or I don't know. It depends. I've not, like I say, this is new. This is a new place to film in, and, you know, a new time in my life. So I don't know how much I will capture, but I'd like to just capture more of something. I haven't quite decided what yet, and in what format and all that. It's just something I'll work on. But anyway, I just thought I would do a very brief update. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to catch up on everything on there. I've got loads of highlights, like story highlights, so you can kind of catch up on what's going on. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back a bit more, but like I say, I'm not going to promise like, oh, I'm going to be back every week, or you know, daily vlogs or anything like that. Like, I don't think I could manage that, but just hopefully more regular, and hopefully more creative as well. I want to expand my creativity. I've got a new camera now, so it'll give me a chance to use that and play with that, and hopefully like I'll do an online course or something in videography or photography, and yeah, just try and be more creative. But yeah, just wanted to do an update. I didn't even drink any of my tea because I've been chatting so much. I hope you're all keeping well. I've missed uploading here, like I say, I've missed you guys, and let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens with this channel, and hopefully we'll catch up again very soon. Bye.